guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am reviewing Toxic CitySlimez. Before we get started, I just wanted to let you guys get the opportunity to subscribe down below to become part of my PJ squad, which is always awesome, and turn on that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video, which is at least once a week. Hopefully it will be more than that in the near future. So a little disclaimer before I start. Those of you that are watching that follow me on Instagram, you will know that Toxic CitySlimez is my boyfriend. He just started a slime shop. He will be opening on Sunday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I can promise you, just like any other video, this will be 100% honest. It's not going to be biased or anything. I will give you guys my honest truth because I like to give helpful feedback and everything like that. So you do not have to worry about this being biased whatsoever. Obviously, I can't prove it, but I'm just asking you guys to trust me on that one. But with that, let's get on to the video. So I wanted to mention really quickly, he features in gross slimes, if that makes sense. So normal people do, ooh, let's do like a cake slime or, you know, something sweet or something savory or something like that. He does gross slimes, which I think is kind of weird, but like so freaking unique and really, really cool, especially the ideas he's come up with. So the first one that I'm going to mess with here is called Clogged Toilet, which I think is so awesome. It's kind of like a clear slime, DIY clay slime, kind of like that. It is a little foggy right now because he did just activate it not too long ago, but I promise it does clear up. It's just he activated not too long ago, so it's kind of messed up. And these are not hairs. It's part of this. It kind of like comes off, which I think gives it a better unique look to it and definitely more realistic. So creativity on all of these are definitely 5 out of 5. So on the top here is some white clay pieces to represent toilet paper, and then of course on the bottom you have the little poop swirl, and then this slime right here. The clear slime is unscented, but the chocolate, or the poop at the bottom is scented chocolate. So the clear slime is super thick, I gotta say. Woo. So once you take it out of the container, the chocolate is definitely coming through, so that makes me really happy. I was kind of scared that it'd be more of a subtle scent, but it's definitely pulling through. So when this mixes together, it becomes a slime that I call like clear clay, which is a clear base and then you mix in clay. Definitely a really nice slime and a really nice texture. I absolutely love clear clays because the bubble pops are amazing. Super unique concept, of course, like all of them. And I really thoroughly enjoyed this one, especially since the scent came through really well, which is really surprising. So well done on this one. I really like it. This next one is Kitty Litter, which was one of the ones that I was super excited about, mostly because of the scent. It's supposed to smell like fresh cotton, which I absolutely love that smell. So I was excited for this one. The scent is pretty strong. I can smell it from here, and I don't even have to like put it up to my nose or anything, but I like strong scents, and it's not that strong scent that'll like give you a headache or hurt your head or anything or your nose. So really, really nice. The slime is definitely a unique texture. It has some sand in it and some slushy beads, so it's like a slushy sand slime, which I've never seen before, so really unique. And the color and especially the sand reminds me of kitty litter, so really on point with that. So as you guys can see, there's probably quite a lot of fallout here, but it is because it's overactivated. Since he just made the slimes not too long ago, of course, you have to overactivate them so they don't melt in shipping, and this one wasn't able to melt in time, so if I try to stretch it, it's kind of hard and it kind of rips here. But if it's not overactivated, which I actually warmed it up in the microwave the other day to make sure that there was no fallout, because of course he was asking for my help and everything, there wasn't any fallout or anything like that. It's just the fact that this one is a little overactivated. So super unique texture. When it's not overactivated, it's super duper nice, and like the concept, again, definitely 5 out of 5. Next up is probably one of his most realistic looking slimes. This is Vomit, and I can promise you guys it doesn't smell like vomit. It's actually scented like ramen, and it smells exactly like beef ramen. And if I do have to say, I'm not really a fan of savory scents in slime. I just don't think it matches very well. But this is perfect. Like, it makes me crave ramen every time I smell it. And it's definitely fitting for this slime. Definitely one of my favorites. So it has some orange Java pieces in it to represent carrots, and then some green foam beads to represent peas, and like just like overall chunkiness of vomit, if that makes sense. So really, really nice. This one also is a little overactivated, but it actually works. So even if it's overactivated, it's still super duper nice and almost perfect. So just this one is just really, really nice, guys. The foam beads give it the foam beads and the Java chips give it a nice texture when you stretch it, as you can probably hear, and the bubble pops are definitely magnified by them. I will say really quickly, it does leave some residue on me. I think I got it all off, but it does kind of leave residue, probably, as you can see right here. It doesn't happen very often, but it does leave that. So overall, I give this slime like a 4.9 out of 5. The residue isn't bad at all, but it does happen. So this next one is called Write Your Name in the Snow, and as weird as it sounds, this one's kind of nostalgic for me because I remember growing up with my brother in the house. He was one of those ones that would always try to write his name in the snow with his pee, so this one's definitely nostalgic for me. The white is scented like vanilla, and then the yellow is scented like lemon. It kind of, like the lemon part kind of smells like those Pez candies, if you guys ever had those. Definitely not one of my favorite scents, but with the vanilla, it smells really, really good. This slime definitely fluffs up super fast and gets really, really soft. When it's mixed together, it kind of smells like, definitely like those two scents mixed together, so one doesn't really overpower the other, so it's a really nice balance of vanilla and lemon. So I've been sitting here, guys, for like 2 minutes, and I've been fluffing this thing, and it fluffs super duper nicely, and this drizzle, you guys, is like perfect. It's so good. It doesn't leave like any residue on my hands, a little bit under my fingernails because I have like long fingernails, but that is to be expected, especially with a lot of like cloud slimes. This is definitely on like the famous slime shop like level of cloud slime. So overall, I give this slime a 5 out of 5. There's really nothing wrong with this one, and it's like really, really nice. This is definitely in par with Famous Slime Shops because I even deem this higher than some Cloud Slimes that I've gotten from Famous Slime Shops. So super well done on this one. On to this last slime, which is definitely my favorite. This is called Pimple Popper, and this one is a DIY clay slime. Some of the like slime kind of went down here, but this one is a prototype. Like, he doesn't know if this one would work correctly, so he wanted mine to sit for a while to see if it would work. So in the end, it won't look like this. It'll be up at the top and everything. So mine was just a prototype, but it works, y'all. So before I get into this part, which is supposed to represent pus, obviously is scented cheesecake, and then the bottom is scented cherry. So the two mixed together smell like cherry cheesecake, and y'all, I could die for that scent. Since this was the prototype, obviously it didn't work out completely well, but I got to play with one that didn't sit for a while, and the pimple popping is like so freaking satisfying. I felt like I know this is gross, but I know a lot of people like to pop them or like to feel satisfied, and if you like either of those or for anything like that, this is definitely the slime for you, because like it was so freaking satisfying to mix and to pop, and it was so awesome. So I do apologize, since this was the prototype, it kind of messed up a little bit, but I can promise it's not like that. Hopefully, I think he should be showing a video on Instagram of like the actual pop. I'm not really sure. I don't really remember, but if he does, if he does, be sure to check that out because it's super duper satisfying. And guys, look at this color. Like, this color is so satisfying to mix in. Look how pretty that is. And the scent, I can't get over the scent, guys. It's so sweet, and the cherry and the cheesecake mixed together are absolutely perfect. I can't get over this. And the fact, I just absolutely love DIY clay slimes, so this one is super duper amazing. Since this, well, even because I lose like my train of thought or my words at least once in every video, I swear. But even though this was a prototype, I am going to take off half a point because the pimple part was kind of a fail. But again, like I said, it's a prototype. He's just working on it to make sure, that it'll work. So that's kind of what happened on this one, if that makes sense. So like basically he gave me this one to see how it works when it's sitting, and you let it sit just to make sure maybe he has to change the recipe or what he's doing with it and everything. So this is kind of like a trial run, and he wanted me to review, so yeah. I also want to mention really quickly that this slime inflates as well, so super duper nice, and overall it gets a 4.5 out of 5. So with that, I am ending this video. I did forget to say at the beginning that this is an underrated slime shop review. So basically what I do in these videos, for the most part, I will let you know if it's any different, but for the most part in these videos, these are slimes that are either sent to me so that I can review them, or I got them in a trade. I usually don't buy any of these, so this is kind of for the slimes that I review, for either for free or that I got in a trade or whatever. But I will let you know if I did buy them, because sometimes that will happen. But if you guys want your slimes to be reviewed, I will review them here on YouTube, and then It's a guarantee that I will at least make one video on my feed on Instagram, and then sometimes you'll get a story review on Instagram as well. Of course, no charge or anything. All you have to do is just send me the slimes, and I will be happy to review them. I love helping people out, and I love seeing new slimes and new textures and everything like that. So with that, I'm going to end this video. I just wanted to mention really quickly though, like I said at the beginning, he is opening his shop this Sunday, which is the, let's see, I think September 8th at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you guys want to get some of these slimes, I definitely recommend. He's doing some deals because it is his first restock, and these slimes are definitely amazing and worth your time, especially since they're like gross themed, which is super duper unique. So with that, I am hopping off of here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!